Hello. Okay, so let's see what the energy is today. So there's a full moon on the 17th, I believe in the morning is when it's peaking. So I kind of feel like from now until the end of that day or even the end of the next day, it's going to be a little chaotic because it's also in Aries. So the full moon is in Aries. So um let's just get a card before I keep talking. So let's see. Which one do I want to do? All right, so let's see what's going to come up during this full moon in Aries. Please tell us what's going to come up for this full moon in Aries. What's the overall theme here? Indecision, that's interesting. Okay, so there's an element of regret here. Okay, so it feels like some people are going to be going through almost like, not to say that they feel like they could change the past, but it almost feels like they're going back and thinking about certain situations and wishing they did things differently in the past. But what I feel like that is that's causing indecision in the moment now for them to do anything, because all they're doing is like they're living in the past and feeling like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, because it would have been this outcome if I did this, it would have been that outcome if I did this. And what I truly feel like is about that is that it almost doesn't matter what would have been done in the past, because the outcome, I feel, would have been the same. Because I feel that if someone's not meant to be with a certain person or meant to be at a certain place anymore, things are going to happen that just facilitate that movement. So let's say even if this person did go back and they changed, oh, this certain behavior or this situation, they handled it differently, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it would change the outcome at all, because again, we are meant to be in certain places. We're meant to connect with certain people at certain times. Our soul literally has planned that out. Even though our ego may not want it, our ego is going to want to stay in comfortability at all times. Our soul is going to want to feel uncomfortable. Okay, it's going to want to grow. It's going to want to evolve, right? So that's almost like how you know. So if you feel like you just want to stay in comfortability right now, that's mostly the ego like protecting you per se. But again, we're here to evolve, we're here to grow, we're here to have connections with people that maybe make us a little bit uncomfortable, or situations that maybe we're uncomfortable in, because that facilitates change, that facilitates, like I said, evolvement and growth, because we are here to grow. Okay, so it's causing a little bit of indecision at this time around the full moon. And I feel like it says, I use my intuition. So it almost feels like some people are not really able to use their intuition right now. It feels a little bit hazy. It feels a little bit clouded. It feels a little bit blocked right now, because they keep living in the past of their own regret, which is blocking their growth, right? Because again, if you keep thinking about the past, and like thinking about how you could have changed things or whatever, if you could go back, I just don't feel like that. Again, it's like almost if, let's just say for whatever sake, that you went back into the past and did everything correctly, like you're thinking that you could have. I truly feel like external things would have happened, because again, your soul like wants to grow. It wants to go through changes. It wants to go through situations that maybe are a little bit uncomfortable to facilitate that change and facilitate that growth. So, okay. So I feel like this is a little bit of a strange period at this time right now because of that. So let's see what else is coming up for this full moon in Aries at this time, for whomever may be watching this video or coming across this video. What's going to happen full moon in Aries? Is there anything else you can tell us at this time? Yeah. Full moon in Aries. Interesting. Okay. Poised. Okay, hold on. I'm going to read from the book, because this one can mean a lot of things. So let's see, 48. Okay, poised. Okay, being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best in confidence. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Okay, interesting. Relationship message. When you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious connections are all present now or are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. Okay, hold on. So then what I feel like this is there is a person that maybe you're connected to, if you're watching this reading, okay, who's going through this, but then it feels like this is you, right? Where you're like confident and you've already like gone through changes, I feel like, to become this confident person. And I feel like what I just read from the book is you're like ready for that connection. I feel like there's this other energy that's maybe a little bit in your energy field, but I almost feel like you've let them go. But still, I still feel them a little bit. Now it feels like they're going through some stuff right now. But again, it feels like you're in a really good space because I feel like you've embraced the changes and embraced the growth that you went through. So let's just see what else there is. What else you want to tell the viewer of this video? Is there anything else? Anything else you want to tell the viewer? Or viewers, of course. Wow. 2 of Cups. Hold on. Okay, so, wow. It looks like there's going to be another connection for you then. It looks like there's going to be another connection for you because, again, I feel like this energy here almost doesn't want to change. Okay, there's an energy. Okay, yes, there's an energy that I feel like you were connected to in the past. And right now, it just feels like they just don't want to change. Or, okay, I shouldn't say that. They don't want to come out of the comfortability. They don't want to come out of their comfortability. They don't want to be like vulnerable or put themselves out there or whatever, right? It feels like they don't want to do that, but it feels like you have done that. And because of that, I feel like another connection is going to come towards you. I mean, the 2 of Cups is like literally the ultimate like love and connection. So, and yeah, look at this, the Magician. So it feels like because you've done all that work, you're literally creating magic in your life here. What else can you tell us then? Is there anything else? 7 of Swords. So this is like betrayal, deception. Can you please clarify? Why is the 7 of Swords out here? Oh my gosh, yeah, this is this person. 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Okay. They might have betrayed you in the past. Interesting. So it feels like someone betrayed someone in the past. Huh. Okay, they either betrayed someone or they were very sneaky with things and they weren't upfront, they weren't direct, they were hiding a lot of things, and that technically I guess is like could be betrayal. And then so they weren't like direct, they weren't upfront, so it just feels like they hid a lot of things. And then now it's like the 8 of Swords, they're like, yeah, limited thinking, victim mentality, all that stuff in their head, not able to like get out of their head about things. Okay. This is interesting how it's coming out then. So let's see. So this person. Okay. And yeah, this is coming up with the full moon here. That makes sense. Is there anything else you want to say? Actually, okay. I'm being called to do this deck. So what is this scenario here? And what else do you have for the viewer or viewers here? Spirit, let's see. Well, interesting. So change just crossed intuition in here. And a lot of times I'll go by what, interesting, okay. By what the crossing cards are. Let's see, what else can you tell us about this reading? Okay, yeah. So they were, so there's someone here that's a bit of a player. Huh. Interesting, interesting. Hold on. Can you clarify player? Okay, hold on. That went on the floor. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, so they were definitely wearing a mask here and not showing their true self. But can you clarify player? Is there anything else? Travel, distance, boundaries, far. Okay. So it feels like they were a bit of a player, so whatever that means, right? It says charming, manipulative, karmic, being tested. So, okay, I don't know. It almost feels like whoever this is, you may have had a karmic contract with this person. I think this is a more karmic energy. I feel like this is kind of a karmic energy here. I say karmic because karmic would be, let's say, someone you have a very strong connection with, but like you guys are just not able to like truly like communicate or truly understand each other on a deeper level. So you may feel extremely strong connection, but at the end of the day, it's like there's a block almost with communication, with the person understanding truly, who you are. Um, yeah, it's like it's not. It could be more of like a surface level connection, but it is still strong. It's just maybe not like super deep, like soul deep. It's hard to like explain, but I almost feel like you had a soul contract with someone that you had a very strong connection with, but I think it turned out to be a karmic connection. And then you put up boundaries and distance for yourself. And because of this, I really feel like this Two of Cups energy is going to come in. Okay. All right, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, so the person who's more of a karmic energy is definitely going through some stuff right now. Let's see. Yeah, karmic relationship. All right, well, let's see what comes out here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Is there anything else you want to tell us about this player energy for the viewers today? Wow, look at that. Yeah, okay. Well, I said the player energy by self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So this is what you did. You went into like yourself and worked on this. But why did this come over this? This is confusing. I can't tell if you had a karmic connection with this person and then you removed. Oh, could this be it? And then you removed yourself completely, started working on yourself 100%, and then this is starting. I don't know if it's starting to. It already triggered this person into becoming a better person. Hold on. Can you clarify these cards out here? Clarify. Okay. Twin flame. Okay. All right. So this is a twin flame connection. And yeah, they're having a hard time. I don't think they want to take a risk. It's like right now they don't want to put themselves out there. It feels like it almost feels like the risk is too high. So for instance, let's say they put themselves out there and the person said, no. It would be like they can't even go there in their mind. It feels like they can't even go there in their mind right now. Okay. All right. This reading just got a little interesting. So, okay. So, because someone is so regretful of actions in the past, they're in indecision. So, truly, okay, what I feel about that is if someone is so regretful of the past, right? It's like, okay. It's like all you can do is move forward and take what you learned from that and bring it into the future, obviously, right? You can't go back to the past. And I think this person just needs to accept that. Because I feel like they realize it, but they're not accepting it. It's like they keep playing it back and they play it back. And it's like, listen, you can't go back. all you can do is, even maybe it's even better to own your actions to the person and say, you know what, I wish I had done this better, and I'm really sorry I didn't, but I'm just going to move forward, and I'm going to take what I learned and I'm going to apply it now, right now onward, whatever. Okay, so that's causing some indecision and right now in their lives to even come forward at all. But then you, I feel like, who is the viewer, have been in this poised energy, what I read from the book, and then the Two of Cups. So it feels like, you know what's interesting? It almost feels like this Two of Cups could be a connection, another connection coming in, or it could be like the connection you have with yourself. Like your masculine and feminine energy is so balanced right now, and so like it's almost like your masculine is protecting your own feminine energy, which is so interesting that I'm getting this from this card. I'm almost like don't even know if it's about another person. It almost feels like it's all about you. And the fact that you have gotten to this place is amazing. Okay? So, and I don't even feel like I don't even have to say like don't deviate from this, because I feel like you won't. Like you're just so like strong in your own masculine and feminine energy. Okay? So now, the more that you become this for yourself, the more this person is triggered into becoming a better person, which is crazy, but it's true. The more that you start to go towards their connection and say, oh, I miss them, I really, want them in my life, why aren't they in my life, all that stuff, I feel like that triggers them back to like who they, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it almost triggers them back to their old self in a way. So the more that you maintain this frequency of like, no, like loving on yourself and working on yourself and maintaining that and not accepting like less than you deserve, all that stuff, I feel like this person again is triggered into being a better person. So twin flame connection to me, and this is just my opinion, right? It could be wrong. It doesn't really feel like a romantic connection per se. You may have had some romance with the person, but I would say overall it probably is not super romantic. Now it can be, but it's so triggering that it almost takes the romance out of it. This is just my opinion on it. So, and that's why I feel like is good in a way, because I feel like what can happen is these two people can come together and develop a foundation for a friendship first, which can turn into an extremely solid connection. I don't know why, but I'm getting friendship is so important, and to just go with the flow, and again, never deviate from this, right? So if they come in a different way, don't deviate from this, right? So if you can build a solid friendship based on like respect and like, have that friendship for a little bit, I feel like it can turn into this full circle, right? It can turn into true Two of Cups. Yeah, connection. Okay. I'm going to stop there because I feel like I've talked for so long. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that I want to say here. I feel like that's it. So thank you so much for watching. If you feel like this is a reading for you, please like the video. That way I can pick up on your energy in the next reading. Or even comment if you would like. Okay, so thanks so much for watching.